creek now. Just made it. And who's to second guess that sucker up there? Oh my gosh. Why did they make you so hot? Whew. 3 samples. Note for next time, bring masking tape so I can mark these. The Ziploc bags are easy to sample and mark, but bucket's a little more complex. So that was the first one, I know, because I got all the big chunky rocks in there. And a lot of those I wanted to wash down. That'd be the second one. And then this freaking quarter sample here, that was my last final attempt. Let's pan these down and see if we find anything. Well, I thought that maybe I was finally starting to get a good tan, but no, I really am that dirty. All right, sample 1, sample 2, sample weakling. So I gotta find a deep enough point in the creek and just fill that up, but I just washed this bucket out so we don't contaminate it. And we'll start with one over here somewhere. Hopefully in the shade. Oh, hi fishy. Yeah, this'll work. Oh yeah, right there. And we'll wash and classify this first sample and then pan it down. Nope, nope, nope. This ain't gonna happen one-handed. Yeah, about half of it in there. Last thing I want is for this one to go like that. That works pretty good. I think I'll grab my gloves and mix it up. Break up some of the dirt clods and stuff that's still in there I can see. There's still some dirt clods. Grab the gloves and mix that up and classify it down. Still see a dirt clod. You, look at that. That just does not want to separate at all. That must have been part of the clay layer we hit on that first sample. Okay, good enough. And then we'll run the rest of it. I'm gonna dump these out real quick and check and see for my giant nuggets in there, I'm sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at all them giant nuggets laying there. It'd be nice to find one in a piece of quartz or something. Anything bigger than what I've been finding. Okay. Well, even after classifying it down, that first sample left me almost half a bucket full of slime. That's gonna be more than one pan full. So sample 2, or pan 2 of sample 1 is floating away very slowly. Cause look, I mean, that's how thick this crap is. You saw that clay layer I hit on, but all of it and just as rock hard as it was. Oh-ho. Good as new. Hopefully any gold on my glove went right down there. Man, that's some nasty stuff. Ugh. And when I finish panning that down, we still have more. That's all sample number 1. And there's maybe another 2 inches worth of mud in there. But a little bit of color off the first one, so hopefully it'll get better and better as we go down. I want to outdo sample number 2, that's for sure. But hey, any color is great. Just go out on a mountaintop and, oh, I'm going to dig a hole here. Look, gold, yay. Okay, I'll go pan that one down. This is the only way I could get number 1 out of the bucket. Usually it's number 2 you have this problem with. Oh my gosh. Spitter. That just sounds so wonderful. Okay, now I need to wash that off without losing anything on there. Ugh, fancy. That didn't work. So I'm definitely letting the stream run a lot of this one for me. The lighter stuff anyway. Doesn't take a whole lot agitation to stir it up, so I'm just going to stir it up and let the current take the light stuff away. Make it easier to work with, hopefully. One more time. Yeah, look at that, that's cool. This might take a minute. First part of the first sample, and still a lot of rocks in there, but at least the lighter stuff washed away a lot easier this time. Let's get those rocks out of here. A lot of black sand in there. More rocks. Moment of truth. More rocks. What's that? It looks like mica. Very crystal. Ooh, is that a speck of gold? I don't know, it disappeared. There's gold in there. Oh, it doesn't hold a candle to that other one. But there's color, there's a little crystal right there. Definitely gold. Okay, second part of sample 1. Got most of the light stuff off and poured in here with the first part of what I did. Got some black sand in there. Ooh, is that gold? It looks silvery. That's right. No, gone. Gone. More black sand. I don't even see anything I can call a speck. Color. I don't see anything, guys. Well, I guess we run the last of it, and if there's something there, there is, and if not, there's not. Okay. Alright, last one is sample 1. Wash all this light stuff off of here. I didn't want to wash too much out of the pan. Risk losing anything. Just in case there is something. Those dang rocks are pesky. Ooh, ooh. Oops. I saw something. Yes. Ooh, 2 somethings? Gosh, those are so small. And now they're gone. Nope, one's still there. Hold on. Let me wash him out. And put some black sand with it, and you can see maybe. rest of this, because there's 2 specks in there at most. Now if I can find them. There it is. Now if I can find it and show you. I can see it, I don't know if you can. It's right there. Little speck of gold in with the black sand. So it's possible I got 2, maybe 3 specks of gold out of that first sample. I don't even know if you can see that there, right there. Glitters right there, yeah, right. That's so tiny. There might have been one more in here. For all that work, but hey, we found gold. We found gold. Should I suck that stuff up? There might be more in there. Can you see it better now? Oh, there is more. There's a little tiny piece right there. Let's see if right at the edge of the black sand, just in there, 2 millimeters. It's a speck of gold. Geez, that's not even worth fretting about. And I got one little tiny one just right off of the black sand there. Barely a speck. Okay, well that answers that then. Jeez. Alright, well, let's run it. How deep is that? Oh, that's, yeah, not too bad. Not quite as bad as number 1. So I'm down to the first half of the concentrates on number 2. And for as much time as I spent collecting this, I really ought to be doing this into another pan, but I'm not, so oh well. This is just sampling. We're going to see what we got, if anything. Yeah, there's my black sand right up there. Here's my nuggets. Wait, there's my nuggets down there. At least I got those. Well, hey, we're getting black sand. That's a good sign for being up on the top of a mountain. Okay, let's see what we got here. Still a lot of light blonde stuff, but I want to see. Let's set the camera down. What's that crap? Frickin' mud. Come on, mud. Well, there's my black sand right there. But I'm not seeing color. No color. So half a sample too. Got me some black sand. I don't even see a little tiny speck. Okay. Bye-bye. Run the other half of two. Alright, so we're down to the second half of the second sample. And this one, for the light material, I will use another pan because as much rough riding as we did today, bottom half of the bucket, hopefully all the heavier stuff, including gold, sunk down. And we got a lot of black sand there. Oh, 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 look, right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got a little flake. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that made today all worthwhile. Oh my gosh. Up on top of a frickin' mountain. No water to be found. And there you go. There's my little tiny flake. My little tiny flake right there. Wash the rest down and see. Maybe I got more than one. Probably not. But you know what? That's not quite as big as a couple I found just running it through the sluice, but that's pushing the biggest stuff I found out here. Kind of embarrassing, but whatever, it's gold. Still some light stuff on there. Too much water in there. Okay. One good flake. I see a little tiny speck of something. It looks a little whitish. Whoops. There goes my little flake. And the rest of the black sand is barren. You don't see anything else in there. Nothing else. One little flake right down there. Okay, we'll wash him out and pick him up. Oh man, my little tiny flake right there. Yeah, that ain't bad. I mean, for the amount of work, it kind of is, but hey, at least that shows I'm in the right spot. So here in a second, I'll pick that up. Do the dry finger peek right into a vial. And the rest of this, maybe I'll save, maybe I won't. I didn't even see, besides that one little white speck, nothing else. Just that guy. That's it. And tink. In the vial. Hopefully. And on to the next one. There it is. Right there. Oh man. A little bit of haphazard research kind of paid off. But man, that'd be a pain to run that in bulk and find more. Jeez. See what else we got. So number 3 actually had more gravel and crap in there than I thought it would. But then again, I mean, look at that. Then again, I did move a giant boulder to get this. So, and hopefully there's something in this stuff right there. I don't know. But yeah, more gravels. Definitely not as much as the first one, but then again, that first one, that was something else. More than number 2. So let's finish this one, classify it down, and see if there's anything in there. Okay, sample 3, still really dirty, but here in a second we'll see what we got. That's a lot of heavy material. See a little bit of blonde when I stir it up, but not as much as the other ones. Still a lot of mud. Maybe I should pan this into another pan just to be sure. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't do that. Well, I weighted down my other pan, and there sure is a lot of heavy material in sample 3 here. Still working it down. I mean, look at that. It's not all black sand, it's just, there's a lot of black sand, but there's a lot of heavier stuff on top of it that isn't as easy to separate as normal. It just takes a little more time. Yeah, look at all that black sand down underneath that. I don't know if I should save that or not. That all looks pretty light to me, comparatively. Me, what a mess. You guys, what a mess. Okay, same drill as before. I'm gonna try and pull the white stuff off, but not like that. See what's left. Lots of rocks. I'm pulling off too much light stuff. Lots of black sand. Number 3's looking like a bust. Whole lot of black sand and heavy stuff. But I'll be darned if I see any color. Need those rocks out of there, they're screwing things up. Maybe a little tiny speck. Yep, gone. I think there might be just a little tiny bit of color up in there. Just so small you can't hardly even tell. Not worth the effort. Okay, bye-bye. Well, number 3 was a quarter ass joke, but we kind of knew that. Let's see if there's anything in number 1. But at least there's something in there that you can see. Yeah. Well, it's a good size for what I've been finding, but I'd rather find just a billion little tiny ones than that one little speck for the amount of effort. Because I put in more effort today for that than I did for that cleanup I showed you earlier. Cool. God. But we had some fun, learned some stuff, and there is some potential up there, obviously. I mean, I really didn't run that much material. I was more sampling, trying to figure out where the gold was, so it's nice to see that we found something. And that's about it for now, so I ain't gonna be running more dirt tonight, I thought I'd bring some buckets and go load up some material somewhere and get it ready to run in the creek. No, I'm done today. That's all I can handle. So we got our little tiny flake. We'll add it to the pile, and tomorrow I think I'm gonna actually find some more gold, more than just a little flake. We'll see. Thanks again for watching. Prospector Phil signing off.